Hi everybody, how y'all doing? I'll start off by saying happy Halloween, and then also say I already fucking hate this stupid idea I had. I hate it. I pressed the wrong button. Or no, I did press the right button, but it don't work no more because I accidentally deleted the fucking scene earlier and then had to recreate it from scratch because, well, what do you know? I am a professional, everybody. Hey, Watered, how you doing? I gotta do something to do with settings, I think. Ugh, I'm not even saying that out loud. That's gross. How dare you? Start streaming? Nope. Just chatting? Yep. Listen, thank you. Ugh. But I hate this so much. I hate it. It's gross. Gives me the chance to excuse to wear this dress though, and this bloody necklace I never wear ever. So yeah, and chat I feel like it shouldn't be there, but you can still see the cat. This is gross. Well, I will say that it was mostly just the love hearts, and honestly, I am so shiny. I am so fucking shiny. I don't think my powder worked, so I just look real shiny. But the banners are okay. They're the dead banners. Wanted to do something. My cat is here. Alright, I hope you had a... It was exhausting, I will tell you. Getting ready was great. Me and my friends all got ready together. She had to do like funky eye makeup, but she was going as Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. She had the suit and everything with the whip and the boots and the mask. Holy crap, she looked amazing. And I had to paint my face white and do like the blue and the bloody lipstick, and it was just... Didn't help that the face paints I bought were cheap as piss, and the brushes kept breaking on my face, to the point that when I washed it off afterwards, I found myself actually wiping off hairs from the brush that I got caught in the creases above my eye. And honestly, when we got there, we were like, this is great. Like, loads of people stopped to take pictures of us because we looked that fucking cool. My other friend, he was dressed as Dr. Robotnik. He looked amazing. Damn cheapo brushes indeed. I am annoyed with how fucking shiny my face is. Look at my big shiny face. I hate it. I hate it. I thought I'd fix that, but I'm not sure what patting it now is going to do, but whatever. It was the first convention we've had around here, and I think it was very rough around the edges. Like, they did a great job, but like a lot of the activities were either directed towards children, or it was tabletop stuff that me and my nerdy friends had no experience in. It was like, this is beyond our skill level as nerds. So it was either below or well beyond. So we were just like, well, we'll wander around a bit. We got our pictures taken by a professional in front of a green screen. Not actually sure when we're getting those pictures back. And then, honestly, we just went to the pub. And it's funny because I remember we got in my friend's car and I was like, this just seems like a setup for a joke. Like the Joker, Catwoman, and Dr. Robotnik get in a car. And then we went to a pub and I was just like, we've come full circle, guys. The Joker, Catwoman, and Dr. Robotnik have walked into a bar. We did it. I do have pictures. My friend actually just sent me some on the Facebook, so I'll actually grab those, save them, and show ya. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I look horrendous. I hate it. But I'm glad I did it. Yeah, a lot of them look kind of the same, but that's fine. Put this in my pictures folder, my me folder. Holy crap, this is so stupid. But yeah. I went to a convention, stood around a bit, then went to the pub. And then we went home. We were thinking about doing the cosplay contest, but then we were like, we don't want to get on stage. We don't want people to talk to us. It's bad enough that they'll be looking at us. So then we were just like, we did our bit. We showed up. Let's just leave now. I I meant to put music on. Darn. Other music. Background music. There. Okay. Don't forget to let me know about audio levels and such. That should be okay, but I wouldn't put it past me getting it wrong. Okay. And I should have set this up, like, before I started, but I was kind of running late because I had so many chores to do today. And I wasn't even going to do my laundry until tomorrow, but my laundry basket was so full, it was like this much, like, spilling over. Just like a huge pile of clothes just on top of it. First convention I went to, I was working the whole weekend. Fun seeing all the people in costumes, but if it was a bit grueling. I can imagine it is pretty rough to work there. What am I doing? Right. No fucking fancy shit on this screen, it's just window capture. Please work. Okay, it does not appear to be working. I probably should have just done it on Facebook. Well, that's not quite right. Okay. So I'm doing it over here, I guess. Hold on, let me show the shower suit today. You say that, but I definitely woke up an hour before. I woke up at the same time my alarm should have gone off, and I remember looking at the clock thinking, oh, why didn't my alarm go off? What the fuck? What's going on? So yeah, that didn't really happen. But I'm not doing anything this coming week. Not a damned thing. I'm getting this all wrong. Okay. So these pictures will have my friends in them. I'm not gonna tell you their names, but they're there. I'll close that. Desktop. That's me. That's the thing I did. This is my friend. She's lovely. I look absolutely insane. I think I went a... That's... For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. I don't even know what the hell I clicked. Why do I do anything? Why do I do anything, guys? Why do I do anything? Forget it. I could have just put the pictures in fucking Discord. Why didn't I do that? I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, I seem really grumpy. I'm real grumpy. I am a grump. There we go. They're all in Discord now. Discord's a problem. Fuck off, Discord. Oh, I don't know why I keep trying to do Discord stuff. I just can't. Like, I joined like a bunch of servers. Couldn't even remember what they were called. It's too much stuff going on now. Great cosplay from the pair of you, though. Yes, indeed. And the guy, Dr. Robotnik, he has the moustache. The first day I met them, it was after my sister's birthday due in the pub later after the tie. And I actually had seen them on the way to my sister's beforehand, like a good 5-6 hours beforehand. And I remembered them because of his fabulous moustache. And it's the funniest thing, because after I saw him, I was like, that makes me think of Dr. Robotnik. And then later on, after we'd met and I'd said, I think I saw you on the street earlier, he was like, yeah, I think I saw you too. You must have recognized my moustache. Thinking like very Dr. Robotnik vibes. And I was just like, that's what I was thinking. Great vibe. Love those guys. They're awesome. Also, another girly drink too. It's fucking strawberry daiquiri. I got a can of it, like one of them little thin cans. So get a couple of glasses out of that. I detest how fucking pink I am. It's gross. And I haven't even put the pinkest fucking thing on yet. Yeah. I really gotta mute chat. It should not be like that. Or it could be because I just copy-pasted everything back in here after I accidentally deleted it and then didn't actually, like, organise it at all. I was just like, nah, it's fine. This is fine. Put it about there. Yeah, I did not organise this earlier at all. I just pasted some stuff in. I accidentally deleted my just chatting scene. Typical day. I'm tired and I'm not doing anything. After this, I'm just going straight to bed. My hair has been really annoying because I washed it. I was gonna wash it this morning, but it was just so greasy yesterday that I was just like, no, shower now. So I went to bed with wet hair, and it just woke up with it so like matted and tangled. I'm just like, this is insane. Am I supposed to manage this? But just tie it back. It's fine. It's fine. I was hoping to be in better spirits. It's not that I'm sad, it's just I am tired. That's like the main thing. Tiredness is me. I've just got so much to do still because I was supposed to be going to my parents' place for Day of the Dead on Wednesday, but I'm just so tired. I think I'll just celebrate it here by myself. Although I said I'm going to my sister's that day, so there's that. But on top of that, I'm defrosting my fridge and painting behind it on Thursday. Yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. It's like not important. It's just like, this is my life. I am just boiled down to chores. And this is really the saddest thing happening is we're like talking about calluses. And theirs is like from their phones. Mine's from writing right here. But it's almost gone. It's barely there anymore. That's how long it's been since I last time wrote anything. Or written anything. Hey Candle! How you doing? Happy Halloween. I hope you're having a good one. We will be playing a video game at some point tonight. I am the sleepwalking person. I have lots of weeks where the highlight in terms of majority of what I'm doing is work. Thank you, Candle. Yeah, my sister dyed my hair pink a week and a half or so ago. It's for the convention yesterday. That was pretty good. If you want to see pictures, they are in our Discord, and I can get you an invite link if you would like. But unfortunately, I do not have a universal one I can just have around, because apparently you need nitro for that, and I do not have nitro. Maybe I can get a mod in Discord who does have nitro and just abuse that advantage, take advantage of that. Which I hadn't used the word abuse there, that sounds very negative. I am extremely tired, and my cat has abandoned me. I just want to do his flea treatment today, and I'll have to do his worming treatment tomorrow. I have to change his cat litter tomorrow as well. There's still a lot of stuff I need to do. To be honest, you never stop doing stuff. Holy shit. Where the fuck is my alert box? Why is it down there? What the heck? Why is it underneath everything? I was about to ask, can you do that again? So you can actually see the alert? No, don't bother. It's fine. That was my bad. That was dumb as fuck. That's a very dumb thing I did. I should have sorted that out. But thank you so much, Watered, for the gifted subs. Holy crap. That's nuts. That's real cool. But yeah, life... Okay, you didn't need to do that, but thank you so much for gifting Candle a sub. That's real kind of you. Love that. Candle evaded the randoms. It's true. You did. I do actually have a hefty number of followers. I hate this shit. Why did I think this was a good idea? Do all the cutesy shit on Halloween. Ugh. Maybe that's the joke, is that I am dressing up as what I hate the most for Halloween. Romantic bullshit. Yeah, that sounds about right. I am dressing up as romantic bullshit. So I do hate that shit. Exactly. I was going to do my nails pink too, but I just thought... I literally painted them like yesterday for the Joker colours, so I'm not wiping them off like the next day. I can keep my Joker colour nails. Just trying to think what else I have to do this week, because I don't think it's much in terms of like chores. I do want to get back into writing. Very, very much. Romanticism. Ugh, luckily I don't have anything to do with romance. Me neither, that's why I'm dressing up as it for Halloween. Wanted an excuse to wear this dress though. I figured I'd wear it like an art opening or something, but when the hell do I go to art openings? I think I did once, like 5 years ago. Never again. And it was actually fine. I just don't go out to art openings. Or stay in for them either. But yeah, romance. Ugh, gross. More likely to spend the rest of my life with cats. And that's fine, cats are great. My cat is great. He jumped in the toilet the other day, but that just adds to his greatness because he's also got comedic value. It's damn, that was not funny at the time, but in retrospect it's fucking hilarious. I will never stop bringing up that story. It's just too good. I am annoyed by the fact that this earring is like facing the wrong way. You're meant to be like... Oh, don't know, I need to fix something. In context with... Sorry, what? Oh, I make it a round number. Damn, what are you too kind. You really are too kind. Hey, boy. It's my boy. I keep pointing the wrong way. He's like up there, but whatever. My boy. But yeah, Commander. Exactly. Thank you so much. Awarded. He has gifted 25 subs in the channel. That's amazing. Never thought I'd get that from anybody. Damn. To be honest, I never thought anybody would actually watch me. Like, I hoped they would. I'd hope I'd be weird enough to, like, garner my own small community of other weirdos and non-weirdos. Everybody's welcome. Didn't think it would actually happen. Like, cheers to you guys. Cheers to you weirdos and non-weirdos alike. So it's just a dancing stream now. I wish my cat was here. Where did that asshole go? Cheers for candle! Hell yeah, cheers for candle. You rock. You rock, chat. The candle. I can't talk. If anybody's been here, I hope you've insulted me by calling me a non-weirdo. Oh no, I just meant if there's any lurkers around who happen to be listening and don't consider themselves weird. I just want to cover my bases and not offend anybody if I can possibly help it. But no, I wasn't referring to anybody or non-anybody in non-particular chat at this juncture in time. 2022, the year of our Lord. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Another cheers to cheering. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes. I need to stop talking. I just end up talking shit and calling it comedy. I guess that counts somewhere. We will be playing a game at some point, but I just want to build into it instead of just trying to get this evening over with so I can get changed into something less horrific. To be fair, this dress is actually really nice, but it is quite tight. Ugh. Do you realise I think I have amazingly actually put on weight because I don't generally do that. I'm just one of those people who can eat a lot and not gain weight. But there are definitely trousers that I used to fit into that I don't fit into anymore. Or that I fit into better because I for some reason keep buying trousers that are at least one size too big. Oh jeez, I was hoping covering it with makeup would hide it, but it's just like right there. Why? And it's like got the light shining on it. That's annoying. I'm never gonna want to see that. It's just there now forever. I actually know almost nothing about the game that we're going to be playing tonight, except that it is a dating sim and kind of a parody. It might be scary. And before you ask, it's not Doki Doki Literature Club, I'm saving that. Morton knows what it is, but I've never played it. He was just literally like, we can play this game, and I was like, what is that? Never heard of it. Okay, I'll buy it. So yeah. I have a new redeem. I have a few new redeems. You can redeem me wearing these horrific things, which I do honestly love, but on top of all this other pink shit, I feel like it is a bit much. But that is redeemed, that will be now available forever, not just tonight. I can't wear them for too long though, because I actually need a prescription, so. I wonder, could I actually just take them and say, hey, can you put my prescription in these and these can just be my glasses? I feel like that is a horrific idea I will regret terribly. I'm gonna need more of this soon. How we doing? I mean, I can't say I didn't see that coming. He's here somewhere. Oh, dear Lord.
Don't look at me.
I'm more scared of the glasses.
If you look at me, you will die.
He might be in here. I thought I saw something out the corner of my eye. I hate this. I hate you. But I did bring this up on myself, so I brought this upon myself. Everything's so pink. It makes everything pinker. Somewhere Elton John's frantically looking for his glasses. Well, you can come get them. I don't want them anymore. It's too pink. Everything is too pink. It was pink before, but this just makes everything pinker. What is my headphone wire doing? Excuse me. I think I was going to wear pink lipstick, but as you can see, I don't really have lips. It's just kind of a hole. Shut up. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? Why do I do this? Shut up. It's because I'm a streamer. This is basically my job now. I just make myself look as terrible as possible. Every red flag looks like a regular flag through rose tinted glasses. Ooh. Oh, that took a dark turn. But I also feel like it is just like a... What is that? Like a proverb? Yeah, because rose tinted glasses is like a metaphor. like seeing things as like always like nice all the time. So of course, like through rose-tinted glasses, BoJack Horseman. I've been recommended that. I tried it and I just don't think it was for me, but I've heard it's very good. Yeah, my sister really likes it. Then it got very real sometimes, and I'm just like, I'm not sure I want that. It's not that I don't like reality in my fiction, I sure do, but like in moderation. And of course, like, BoJack Horseman would just be another show on the long list of shows. I know, there's a sentence in here, and it's trying to get out. I don't know how to help it. These glasses make me look like I'm about to cry. I constantly, I'm like I'm about to cry. It does get a bit dark times, yeah. Dark at times. I know how to read. Sometimes. Where did my cat go? He has abandoned me. He does get sick of me sometimes, which is nice because sometimes I get sick of him. Like, he's so cute, but he's also like really annoying and clingy. So it's actually quite nice when he like goes off and does his own thing, but then I miss him. I'm like, where did that clingy butthead go? Come give me a hug, you asshole. But also I can't really hug him right now because he's got the flea stuff on him, and I keep forgetting and then just petting him and just like smearing all over my hands, and I'm just like, well, that was dumb. I need to go wash my hands now. I've washed my hands. Always do have to go to the toilet, but beyond that, I've washed my hands for other reasons today about 10 times. So I was cleaning my kitchen, doing the flea treatment itself, and then accidentally petting him a bunch of times. It's just like, I need to wash my hands. Oh jeez, and then I was sorting out my dirty laundry. Just so much of it, it's just stacked up. Like, I completely crashed on Thursday night. Like, you guys saw that on the stream. I was just like, I need to go. And then I didn't sleep. And then all Friday, I was just like, I am dead. I cannot get up. I was going to do laundry on Friday, but I was just like, I cannot. I was going to make pizza for my family, but nope, Dad, can you do it? Please. I can't do anything. I was so tired. I almost thought I wasn't going to get to the convention because I was just that tired. And honestly, after going there for like 40 minutes to an hour, then going to a pub, and then going to get a chippy, and then going back to my friend's place, I was like, okay, that's enough for me today. I gotta go home and sleep now. It was like 4 p.m. I was like, I gotta sleep now, I gotta go. They were nice enough to drive me home though, so that was good. The guy didn't specify a time limit for wearing these things. I was just said for an amount of time. I guess they're just here forever. I wish you could see how pink everything looks through these. It does just, it hit me out of nowhere as well. Like, I was like, I'm confident enough to stream tonight. I'll have a glass of rosé, it'll be nice. And I wasn't like dehydrated either. I'd like had a good meal. I'd been drinking loads of cocoa. But it was just suddenly just like I just turned into a zombie without the requirement of brains. It was nuts. I'm actually going to see. Can you guys... It's pretty heckin' pink. Of course, you get to see all the smudges up close. But yeah, it's pretty pink. That's what I see all the time now. But yeah, I hope you guys have had not terribly busy weeks, and if you have, maybe a restful weekend. That would be nice. Just a nice restful weekend. Bloody hell, am I not doing anything drastic this week coming. No visitors. Only like one trip out, a few chores. No, that's it, I'm not going anywhere. And by that, I mean, I'm going to my sister's to do a photography gig. I'm cleaning my bathroom. And I'm defrosting my fridge. I'm getting groceries on Friday morning. And I'm going to my book festival next Saturday. So I'm not doing anything, it's not true. For fuck's sake. Can things just stop happening? Things that I want to do, just go away for a while. I have had quite a hectic week to be honest. Oh, that's damn shame. But you can rest now. Although it is now Sunday, it's back to the grind tomorrow. I'm just My restful weekend will kick in on the 14th, and I plan to sleep for the majority of the time until I'm back at work on the 22nd. I saw a post on Facebook lately that said there should be a summer camp for adults where they just spend 3 weeks sleeping. I can relate to that. I need that. Can we all just have that? That's the only summer camp I would go to. It's the only summer camp I would have gone to as a kid, just one where you sleep all the time. That would be nice. Exactly, yes. Summer camp for adults where all you do is sleep for 3 weeks. Oh my goodness, do we need that? I don't know how anybody has functioned before, like the grind, like the 9 to 5, 5 days a week for like 30 years, plus a marriage, plus kids, plus buying a house. All that shit. How was that our blueprint for living? What kind of bullshit was that? Wait, is it not December already? Bloody hell. No, it's not even November yet, mate. It's not even Halloween yet, technically. That's tomorrow night. Damn, am I not doing anything for Halloween? I'm just sleeping. I gotta change my cat's litter tray, and then I'm going to bed. Oh, but then it'll be December and it'll be Christmas. I am not going home for Christmas this year. Mostly because I can't think of anybody that I'd want to ask to come in here twice a day to feed my cat. And also because I do not want to carry all my stuff, plus his stuff, plus him, to my parents' house for 3 days. And then carry all that shit back again. So I'm just gonna stay here. So I might be streaming on Christmas Day. My sister has said that I can go over to her and her partners for dinner on Christmas Day. But I'm thinking I might be streaming otherwise. I actually streamed a Christmas Day game for one stream last year. So I'll probably just continue that because I never uninstalled it. It's still there in my library, waiting to be played in the next festive season. So yeah. I do wonder how many people will be joining me, considering it's Christmas. The strawberry life is actually really nice. I keep thinking I'm seeing my cat, but I'm not. So my arm is sore. I am, weirdly enough, not cold. But then, we're in the middle of a climate crisis. It was 13 degrees. For late October, I suppose it's not that bad for late October. And by bad, I mean weird and unusual and evidence of global warming. But it's still a bit weird. Imagine from here on out it's just going to be cold and dark and miserable and wet until, like, April, if we're lucky. Here, anyway. You guys will probably be a bit luckier. Has already played this song? It sounds real familiar. Did I have this song in here twice? No. I think maybe I just listened to it more recently. Jeez, this dress is really tight. It's just like making all my stomach ripples. Ripples? What are they called? I don't remember. Fat rolls! It's like bulge under a certain point. It's weird. Like, I may be small. I may even be thin. But I've still got fat rolls on my tum-tum. Damn, this dress is reminding me just how many. Thanks, dress. Oh my goodness. I don't wear dresses very often. Ugh. From the 14th to the 22nd, that's a pretty decent length of break. I like that, that's good. Okay. We could probably start playing a game real soon. Don't know why the fuck I said it like that. But I did. You can see a reflection of me in my glasses. Hello, me. That's weird. Alright. I'm gonna BRB real quick while I do some shit. Mostly refill my glass. And then we'll play a game. What am I doing? Right. I have returned. Shh. Okay. We are now playing a game. Holy crap, this angle is even worse. Okay. Let's just play it. I did change the game category. Oh, I gotta do like stream setup. Hello. Oh, I forgot to move OBS. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. Whoever said that you did? That I did. Liars. They're liars. They're heckin' liars. Now, you need to get over here. And you need to get over here. And you need to read this notice before playing. It's already gone. Un momento, por favor. Except... what the fuck have you done? What the fuck have you done, Morted? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, she's hot. Even with the blades in her legs. He's kind of nice. Anyway, let's play this fucking game. Oh, I like that. Can I have him? I'll just take that skull with the drink in it. This is bloody weird. Let's do it. Wait, settings. I'll turn it up a bit. Text speed. Let's can just stay text size. Yeah, sure. Inglés. There is Spanish, but we'll leave it. New. Welcome to your dream vacation. Before we get started, what shall we call you? Gary. Obviously, hold on. What is happening? What is happening? No. G-A-R-Y. Gary. Thank you. Jeez. What is happening here? Oh my goodness. It's time to go cross-legged. Oh. Cough, cough, cough. Oh, we have to do voices. You woke up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? So I can give you a minute, we've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity if you catch my drift. I just realised it's the ocean talking to me? Whoa, not now, ocean. Sorry, Gary, may I continue? Oh. Please go on. Okay then, as I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. That sure is gross. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. What the fuck was I eating? Vulcan food? No, wait. Klingon food? Wait, who eats bugs? Alan Rickman in Galaxy Quest. Although not actually. Anyway, questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Dig up that face! Why did I do that? That was a terrible idea. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. There is no body, just his head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotten tongue of this poor, dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're take charge type. Maybe I'll just bed the ocean in the end. He seems like really into us, and by he I mean they, because they're an ocean, they don't really have a gender. Maybe? Aztec gold? You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose. And so you deposit it. Yeah, something from the dead. That's a great choice. Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Why not? Well, hello there. I'm Dwight. Seems like an average Tuesday to me. And I'm Claudette. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Oh, my boy! Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. My ability to speak is limited. When you take a sip, you find that it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation, I'll say. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating scenes to be all-inclusive? It really takes some fun out of a fantasy vacation to be washing your wallet the entire time. When it says all-inclusive, does it just mean, like, poor people? My skelly boy! I'm not spitting that out. Thank them for the delicious drink. Thanks for the drink. It's quite delicious. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation. As you feel something soft bump into your foot, it's probably the head. It's a ball with a bloody handprint on it. It's Wilson! When you sit down, look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. She buff. She real buff. She did not skip any day. He buffed too. What is happening? What is... Wow. Guess everybody goes for her, don't they? Okay. Oh. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Thank you for the distinction. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Ah! Hello. These are weird days. And then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do you do? What would Gary do, I think is the question. Guys, what would Gary do? So maybe have a daiquiri? I think the question I'm asking is, what kind of a person is Gary? Seriously, this isn't your hands. I'm just going to sit here and sip this until you give me a response. Alright. Let's do it. My cat is back on the bed. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty. But that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much. Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you step out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn. They are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Gary. You were made for this. No thanks for me. I should have done like a medium one, but I was just like, yeah, let's go it. Let's toss it. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Sure. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. That does sound like something Gary would do. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. But look, it's best to just go with what the trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract my total domination? That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that, or he saw a butterfly or something. I'm fucking up the voices, it's fine. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Gary, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a time quiz, and it will be very important later. Oh shit, very important, or not important anyway whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk, or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Flight! Flight, for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? History. History? Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we're not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still. Got a point. What's your favourite animal? Moostelid? I don't know what the fuck that is, but we know it's Gary's favourite animal. 100%. One hundo P. Be honest, you have no idea what a moostelid is, and you're just hoping it's some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? No idea. Because there is no Easter egg, it's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. Huh. What's your favourite colour? At least one of these is not like the other. I'm gonna go with the blood red. Red. Some call it the colour of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Not working at all. Let's be real. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavour of ice cream. Well, I don't like vanilla or chocolate, so I'm gonna go with this one. Horse flesh? It's like ermines and stoats. Orange the badger, everything. Cool. Horse flesh. I mean, ocean sounds. Blah, blah, blah. My favourite flavour is pain. Same here. Butterflies. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. That's nice. I think mint chip is the greatest flavour I ever conceived myself. Agreed, but enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, this reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we get too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule in this island, even for faceless voices. Gurgle, gurgle. Tell me, what's the best flavour of ice cream? It is mint chip. The best flavour is mint chip. So obedient. No, I just really like mint chip. Anywho, Now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, go say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and those big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the thing is, I do hate, I really hate, you know? Hey, it's like me. A little bit. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering. The society is carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. She is me. This is me. Jesus, like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. I hate this. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise I'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Well, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I said we would go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly under cruelty and engenders. I like him. What about hanging out by the pool? I found the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volley game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Okay, that's where we differ. Where do you want to go? Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? I do kind of want to go to the bar, but that's just me. It's not for any person in particular. I've already forgotten who wants to go where. That's the yacht. That's him. I think that's her. Volleyball is Huntress. Maybe here. This looks nice. And I do like being in the sun. So I'm thinking here. You can't see my cursor. Sometimes I wish I couldn't see my cursor. I'd be down for a dip in the pool. Whoa, the pool? You actually want to go to the pool? I'm messing up all the voices. Well, I mean, sure, why not? He's kind of cute. I've got good ideas. What's wrong with my ideas? This pool is great. Everyone knows that. All over the world, if people agree on one thing, it's that pools are great. I actually don't like pools. Look, we've got a whole ocean right here, and they still put in a pool because pools are just, you know, great. It's a real special treat. And you thought it was bad when he stayed quiet. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only remaining help on the island. This place we call Murder's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. That wasn't that dramatic. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence, we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long. I actually don't know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that's starting to give you the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with the options, whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you could do is help us get off this... Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? No. I think you're mistaken. Hope you enjoy your lurk, Candle. It's lovely to see you and happy Halloween. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It's much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Don't quite have the charm that this island has, though. I'm fucking seeing things. Wait, am I? Boy? Were you here and just sniffing my knee, or am I going insane? Hey, what? Do you want to come up? Pets? Anyway. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. But I agree with them. Not like that other island. Did you just meow? Not my cute boy. Where are you? Why'd you always go out of arm's reach? Every time. Don't do the flop. Don't do the flop. Oh, you did the flop. You did the flop. Out of arm's reach. Every time. Look at that monster. Look at him. You can kind of see him. Why would you do this? I can't reach that far. So what'll it be? He's very cute. Still the beach. Maybe the bar. I like the sun, but he talks too much. And I need a drink. Finally, freedom from the preposterous premise that before us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She took a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea of volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Girl, get more... I don't know... less words. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island. But it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kinds of threats around on this island. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper, or even a whipser. Please, just make it quick. Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams. Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So what you'll be having? Virgin daiquiri? What kind of pussy are we? Even mine's not virgin sangria. Something fruity but refreshing. Hold the coconut rum. A sangria, maybe? My pleasure. That sounds nice. We used to make drinks like that back home. Well, not we exactly. I watched someone drink a drink like that once. They looked happy. Now's your chance to be the one with the drink. What do you say? Is this some sort of juice for a child? Are the children hiding about? Shut up, Huntress. How dare you? No, it's for adults. The kind who like, tropical fun. Oh, I see. Huntress really seemed to perk up at the idea of kids being around, and it's bummed to hear there aren't any, but I'm quite glad it's just grown-ups on this island, personally. Little ones should definitely not be exposed to this. Not my cup of tea, but okay, sure. We can still use it for a toast, yeah? To new adventures. To new friends. To, little bad, stop grabbing my toe. To, clink. Clinky. Did you just say clink? No. Since we fulfilled your request, it's time for you to return the favour. I should have known there was a catch. You're right, wee man. Icebreaker time. Don't come up. You're cute. You're the cute one. I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of faux enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before we ever set foot near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind. I hate it. This sucks, but it could be fine. Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sports after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. If you say so, darling. Methinks a certain someone does protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books. Novels, comics, fiction or non. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. Stop grabbing at my toe, you dear sweet boy. The escape into your own mind. Please stop grabbing at my toe. The next time you're going to do it with claws, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. A groan rose through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on that response. They were much more enthusiastic about drinking. To be honest, I'm pretty enthusiastic about both. Considering the situation we're in, it seems an appropriate time to ask you. Gary, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains, and also those books are all in the public domain. Ooh, nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years, so what's your favourite? Dracula, easy. Dracula is one classic, still scary. To be seduced by some beautiful stranger, only to learn later on that they're an immortal villain. It's downright thrilling. Well, I guess, but I was going to say that despite the deviant behaviour of Dracula and the threat of possible danger or even death that he poses, you can't help but get turned on by the liberation from the status quo that he represents. I mean, I guess. Same here. So what if some old doctor says he's a bad boy? He's supposed to reek like garlic and sleep alone? Who did they think would buy into that? Virgins? And the devout. If you're going to be trapped in the nightmare that is undead life eternal, which I know a little or something about, you could do a lot worse than great clothes, a castle, and a lover who doesn't take shit from anyone. But including you? The scariest part of Dracula is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interesting to make love to as a vampire. I need to read the book again, to be honest. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. I can agree with that. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Is she gonna whip that at me? Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in the circle and spin this bad boy. Great idea. Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this! Well, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it back, heck. I don't know, what's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle for our game? Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, whilst also teasing the secret trickster ending. I've got much, much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Which is impressive, considering I've never heard of you. Toodaloo. That rhymed. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap. Spit, that is. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic light. Yes, romance is the goal, so we'll all be waiting here in complete silence trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults. Gary, you're up! You grip the bottle in your hand and put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Mini-games consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Hey, that's great for me. Well, not technically, wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop when you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Would you like me to repeat that? Let's just go. I was not paying attention at all. Ready! Away we go! Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. Alright. You got Huntress. You two are meant to be. Psych! Okay, that's not the right psych. That's psyche. That's something else, but sure. Go off. You have to actually spin multiple times to get your real result. First to get to 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle on here on this island. Now get your spin on. You got Spirit! You got Trapper! I got Trapper again! I got Spirit! I got Trapper again. He was literally the last one I wanted. Trapper's my stream at. I got a casual minigame thing. Ooh. Just this morning, we're waking up on a strange beach, surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across a beach towel at Trapper, lost in his eyes, sweat glistening on his skin. I feel like he would break me just by sitting on me. Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Trapper takes you by the hand, and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. Why do I feel like I'm gonna get murdered? You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross him out so completely they'll never look at you romantically again. Trapper, I, you, we. Say that it's not happening. Oh, don't cry. I know to get this close to a living God and then feel the sting of his rejection, it must hurt bad. But don't take it personally. Well, do, but use it to make yourself stronger. It's not because I don't want to. It's because you haven't earned it yet. You might, later. For now, it can't be that easy. Sure, maybe with one of the others, they're weak, sad, lonely. Not me. I don't need this. It's mine to give or to withhold. You really dodged a bullet. This means you'll have a chance to present yourself in a bit more flattering of a light later, assuming you survive. I'm not ashamed to tell you that I think you're cute. I would make out with you so hard your heart would cave in if I wanted to, and I do, but I still won't. Tell anyone I told you this and you die. They die, and then I have all of you revived and kill you again. If anyone asks, I was the best you ever had, which I might be. Just another time. Hate to break up such a passionate moment that we only assume is passionate because we never spy on you constantly while we stay here on this island. But dinner is being served right away, and I must insist that you join us. We don't want anyone dying of starvation when there are so many more interesting things to die from. Excuse me? Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And oh great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Hey dude. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected-ster. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you looking good, Gary? Real good. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big, they can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, look at this! We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. I didn't even notice. Okay. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Does that include game-breaking bugs? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. My eye itches. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Let everyone see if we can begin dinner. When did Dwight turn into an old man? When did I? Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. I'm hungry. We hope you will enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favourite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you use to murder something that eats meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. True! Technically. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey Gary! You thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a personal nut spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we literally do everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing lately. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything with twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obvs. The hell it is. I will show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop. Please, I hate when we fight or talk, even when we look each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing like you can club it to a second death. Hey, Gary. I know this isn't what you want to eat. Sure as the cat's gone. But hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. I can eat at Felix. Don't ask, but I can. Otherwise this will go on for hours. No hyperbole, they once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. It doesn't matter who does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon. All while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to go cold. He hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer. On stop pointing at there's so many words, guys. Ready? Away we go. Slice. Perfect. Perfect. Ah! I did! Fuck off. That was pretty good. Like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. That's the sounds, especially coming from the mass killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, oh, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's the only thing. Think about it, Gary. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behaviour of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. They're not eating. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull! Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Gary. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal. And you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull. Uh-oh. You just made a lot of good points. I swear, you're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. But I did have that drink. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, Dementor and Guide, narrated to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more decisions that I like. The choices might be yours to make, but they're mine to reward. Creepy. I think the ocean's my favourite character. You wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. I don't care if the seagull actually waved at you, but I understand the feeling of looking at you from so far away and wanting to reach out. This guy's so sappy, he's starting to annoy the hell out of me, I'll be honest. But did it wave at you? Swear it! I swear it. Wraith nods the nod of someone who's just realised that Gary is a liar. He's disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. And you know, deep down, you're disappointed in you also. More so than usual. Oh boy, it looks like he's about to monologue. Now you've done it. How do I say this? It's just, honesty is important to me. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burned makes the Wraith look far away. Eyes brimming with tears and yet, at the same time, dead. I understand. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes. Wanting so badly to believe you, he looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's just something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Oh great, I bet he's got crabs. It's about my special bell. Oh, the bell. I remember the bell. What? Bing bong, bring it on. It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother. Well, they had to go away. Murder suicide? If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Wraith, thank you for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, Wraith just gave you his bell. Sound the alarms, what are you going to do with this thing? We're ringing this shit loudly. What's a bell if it doesn't make a sound? You'll never know because the first thing you do is ring the shit out of it. Wraith freaks out and takes the bell back. Why did you do that? I feel like I might be in danger. I'm lost. In your eyes. Then don't look at them. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Think sick? No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But storytime is my favourite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'm going to chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realise this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. So sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works, so I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taken some pressure off of me. I hate that. Off me? From me? Off from me? Which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? I keep getting the Wraith and the Spirit mixed up. Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time so you help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fasten the muscle back on you. You do know I love to hack and slash and dice. Who are Donald and Cynthia? Oh, Dwight and Claudette. We all know you love to kill, it's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I announced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. We still gotta get started on the story times. Oh, nobody. Gary? Who do you think should go? Oh, damn it, that's a name. Please, pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. Let's go, Huntress. I choose you, Huntress. Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, yeah? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There is a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told the story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from the curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurked in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precocious child, nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who have seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off? Stop doing this. Stop doing this. It is said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out for harm's way. The huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs, but these toys did nothing to quell the children's fears. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. Oh, I ain't singing that. Oh, shit. Most of it's a thing there is a particular way to sing it, and I don't remember what it is. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. Oh, don't do that. These all seem terrible choices. Let's just gormlessly slow clap. You stand up and clap once, then after a beat again, slowly building a dramatic group clap. Wraith stands next to you and claps. No one else does. You're clapping. It lacks energy. You must be tired. Huntress isn't interested in whatever it is you're trying to do and walks off, bored. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Yes? Hey, cute boy. Do you want a cuddle? I can give you a cuddle. A little meow. Meow? He doesn't. What do you want, honestly? Stop just sitting there and staring at me and meowing at me and then flopping over out of arm's reach. Do you want... You can come sit up here. Or whatever. I don't know. Bedtime. Hello! I just stuck my face in it. For fuck's sake. Just go on your chair. Go there. Sweet boy. Cute boy. It's not great, but he's there. Boop. Boop. Oh, you're so cute. I do love him. Okay. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing about from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me, something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. For silly ears, you're a bit confused about what to make of these cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course she liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all the campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. I don't know if I like that. Just don't forget our little talk. Well, that's just giving me mixed messages. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. I didn't even have a choice. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I want to make something clear. You know that half-woman, half-beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Figured that pretty quickly, actually. Oh, well, I just wanted you to know. In case you thought, you see, I was doing a thing where I tell a story in the third person that turns out the story is about me. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind a mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Call out her tired storytelling? Chuckle awkwardly. That seems more like Gary's speed. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly, and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on what smooth moves are about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually night time is when I do my best hunting. But after daylight today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Gary? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. That's a little concerning. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. I hope not, anyway. Oh, you just got a view of my cat cleaning his junk. Okay, boy. Nice. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children in an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. Blah. We must apologise for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Sure. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh, I was not paying attention. I didn't even know this was a game.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game.
It sounds like Xylus.
Inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody that's part of what makes Dead by Daylight this amazingly rich and passionate environment. It means groups of people who interact on every single possible social platform, in person. It means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down and figure out exactly who is part of the community and how do we listen to them. How do we listen close enough that we can actually hear what makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that. So the other part of the community for us is the community team. It's our team that we built. Obviously, this was a very small thing 4 years ago. It's pretty much Dave and Ash and I talking to you live and trying to think through every single forums, which people do. To today, where we have a team of, I think, over 50 people internally. Some people
Did I fuck it up? Oh, there it is.
Some people sitting at their desks all around the world in different countries.
Oh no, that's still the wrong one.
The different, pools of people around the world. And then we have, people who are half-time and people who are doing this out of the goodness of their heart. We have people that are part of the mods team, the community management team. It's a big machine because for you, community might mean you and your friends and the people you play with and the forums you
I'm
visit.
going to bed. That's one of the killers that... Really? Let me just summon. Spirit, are you around? I was wondering if we could get a little company. Spirit tells you his secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I listen to flute music, dab on some essential oils, and steam my pores. Really? What? Even the dead need to like to relax. I haven't really had any of those things around. Spirit reaches out and presents you with a unique item. It's a small comb carved from bamboo. I guess you could hold on to this. It was a gift from my mother. I will want it back, though. And if you lose it, well, you'll get your revenge on me. But it's the last thing I do. I finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You want to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd. The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did. Everyone knows that. Even amnesic video game protagonists. Well, guess what? Drink as much as you'd like. You'll never get to 100%. You hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with Spirit right before bedtime. You should know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. Obviously. Or checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. Oh, I did. I turned it up really loud. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Are you drawing me? You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That would make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier. Remember the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone, for real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Hopefully. Do we actually get to the next day now? Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive. Mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mum in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper. Oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm as fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I don't get to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe you'll just see how it goes, or maybe you'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what will happen. I've got to learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe. Okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that's used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Still alive. Wait, you could die. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, even though there are plenty of clouds in the sky, and you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, now. And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Neat. He's handsome, I like him. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanour, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. That's not true. I just want to wish you luck. Today's an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. You're not my type, but okay. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Wait, the other island is actually real? Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, that was the never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought you a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, or torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up reviews you. Not an internal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me. I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Oh hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review, if it was crafted with love and /or. That's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and wherever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are even small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. Hey, Kiki! How you doing, girl? Happy Halloween! We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making this for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Whoever wrote this needs to be introduced to the concept of more than, 1 comma per sentence. My throat. Are you trying to sell me on this place actually being good? I don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, I'm running a bit late. I'm glad I could catch you in time. No worries, girl. It's lovely to see you all the same. I hope you're having a great Halloween weekend. Spooky Halloween weekend. I'm dressed up as the thing I hate the most. Valentine's Day. I hate it. I got an achievement. I don't even know what it was. Poorly made cups of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Gary. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm not suspicious there's no option. Yeah, I'm not at all suspicious that there's no option here. What an encouraging response. I'm so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Clodo, maybe Gary isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. 0 chance. They're still cooking. Even right now to see how you'll respond. Hey, look at that. They don't know anything. It doesn't matter though, Gary. We're so happy to hear you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Gary. Did you hear us? We're all having fun. We do need to ask you one more question though. We'll have to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. And it's Cam. It's gone. The boy's gone. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No. No, I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, Gary, agree with the terms of this verbal contract. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes. Hey, Gary, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. This place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games, resorts like this. I only read the negative reviews of games, I'll be honest. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing. Breakfast. Perfect timing. I totally want to play this game. I'm so glad you're doing this. Well, thank Warhead who suggested it. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bars. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries in here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection though. Trapper stand up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you could make me angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated, anyone see where I left my cleaver? Just kidding, I always know where my cleaver is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Hunter steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that the strange island has in store. How open-minded. Oh, well, that surely must be it. No one else would really stand up during breakfast. And just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say I did not? I haven't slept in 20 years on account of the whole burning quest from the familial revenge thing. Last night was no different. So in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done, though. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking quite cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey. That was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, like, not too much fun. That would be weird. But, like, a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep on wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy true to life experience. Shame you didn't eat any breakfast though, but so good. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. Can we romance the narrator? I'd love that. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. Okay, we are romancing the narrator. No, stick it in there. I'm not reading that. That's dirty. That's some dirty shit. And I know it's not, actually, but it's still dirty shit. I'm not reading this shit. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like, for fuck's sake. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they are doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so that I know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow! Look at this super cool bottle of Tracer brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and that I could hear you, well, you know. No what? What do you think you were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like a fun? You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We have 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot we won't get resurrected. Alright, I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Do you actually think we were me and him twice? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I know that all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Gary. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you're figuring out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. Now, it's both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Alright. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday wasn't short, a lot. So far today's been exhausting, too. but you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. You're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, always go to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tits like a palm tree is bending over to screw you. Screw with you! Shut up. There's no tree at all. It's, hey babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. I definitely don't eat before noon, but I definitely eat after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. I do. I know I do. And my blow up bat? Threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. Shut up, Gary. He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Oh, it's Spirit. That checks out. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that brings a bit of welcome darkness to this tropical nightmare. Best of all, I'm the only one that seems to know about it, so we won't be bothered there. I don't even know why I'm telling you, really. It's my private spot. But I guess I've got a feeling that you'll appreciate it in the way that I do. Not like these other killers. They don't get me. But I'll get them. Oh, I'll get them all. And I'll get my father too. And I'll punish him for what he did to my mother and me. Spirit radiates a menacing aura, waving her sword around in the air as she threatens, well, the entire universe. It's scary, and more than a little hot, if you get turned on by menacing. Depends who's doing the menacing, to be honest. Look, all this time on Murderer's Island has got us both a little confused about things. I'm choosing to lean into it. I'm doing Spirit's voice for the narrator. It's fine. I'd suggest you do the same. You've seen her get mad, which is probably enough to scare you into compliance, but you've also seen that there's a more sensitive... Which one do you think will win out? You consider her offer, but before you can decide if you want to go for Spirit, the Huntress interjects. I guess you could go for Spirit today. She seems pretty cool, actually. I think if we went here on this island vying against each other for your attention, we might actually be friends. We might have something, though, you and I. I couldn't let you go off to her goth lighthouse without speaking up first. Yeah, I know her secret spot. I see everything through the holes in this adorable mask. So, my offer stands. We can still hang out today. Plenty of room at my cabin, wink wink. It's pretty cute that Huntress thinks she has to say wink wink out loud. I do that. The mask barely even covers her face. She a thick girl. She thick. She real thick. Legs are 4 days. I mean, look at this thigh. That's bigger than my entire torso. Anyway, tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has got me real tilted. So who will it be? I like her. I gotta go with Spirit. You made the correct decision, but know this, just because she picked me doesn't mean I'm going to slobber all over you like a dog, understand? 5-day legs. Well, of course, you've still got a lot to prove to me. I want to believe that our connection is real, but I've been hurt before, literally, with a katana. A katana that I now wield in spectral form, you feel me? Because you will feel me if you try any of that macho trapper crap. Yeah, I feel you. Before you ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that yes, it is too late to change your answer now. That's fine, I wasn't going to ask. I like Spirit. Mirror's match. You and Spirit arrive at the coast overlooking the Black Lighthouse. It's old and decrepit, but still impressive. There's something magnetic about it. You can see why Spirit would be drawn to such a place. You look Spirit up and down and she's wearing all black just like the lighthouse. I'm noticing a bit of a theme. Is black your favourite colour? Black isn't really a colour at all. It's the absence of colour. It's a void. Like a black hole. A place that soars light. A dying star. Damn, now that's dark. You're confident that Spirit will vibe with this, but Spirit doesn't really care for science fiction. Not the type of spaceships and lasers, anyhow. She's much more into the type of strange adventures that kick off right here on Earth. Earth? Is that where we are? You wonder. 7 day legs. 7 day legs. The lapping waves on the shore of the coast set a romantic tone. I hate it. The fog that surrounds Spirit everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up over the rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. The peace doesn't last too long, however, as the lighthouse lets out an eerie howl, like a monster dying. A spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell at you just to be heard. Oh yeah, it does that! The light and sound recede, and the two of you sit in silence. Spirit lays a towel down and then pats on it gently. Clearly she wants your company, so you oblige. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. You're not exactly sure what to do. Is this an invitation to get a little hands-on action? What else could it be? I'm just gonna go with thanks. Thanks, I forgot to bring my own when I lost my memory and fell into the ocean. No problem, I figured as much. Spirit turns away while you slather lotion all over your body. Need any help reaching those difficult spots? You see a hand float around your back. Sure, why not? Spirit's hand on your back is ice cold, but she has a soft touch. When she's done, she takes care of herself. I bet she does. You watch as Spirit applies sunscreen to herself in the most unique way, by floating her own hand around her back to spread it on. I wouldn't do that. You look on in wonder, not sure exactly what's appropriate to say in this moment. While you're staring at Spirit's back, her head turns around and notices you looking at her. I'm sorry, is something wrong? Was you thinking about what you must have gone through to end up like that? It had to have been horrible. If it was worse than death, at least death ends, eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget it. It literally made me who I am today. Truth is, I could put all these little bits of glass that are stuck in my flesh out right now, if I wanted to. But I don't want to. Each shard is a reminder of what my father did to me, and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to the pressure the way he did in the end. It's getting a little spicy. Well, it is a dating sim. The way that fear and anger filled him up and then came bursting out. The way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Yeesh. It's hard not to think about revenge. The dragon inside me is doing to me what the world did to him. I have to fight it, even though it gives me strength. I must maintain control. You're stronger than he ever was, I'm sure of it. I appreciate that, Gary. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing. In life, in love. The world is a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion. You know, having your body contorted into these vengeful poses. It really does a number on my joints. It rubs the lotion on its skin. What do you mean, it? Oh, shit. Not bad. Perfect. Not bad. Perfect. Ooh, you missed completely. Well, I suppose that the lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going, eventually. And you weren't too incredibly wasteful. Not a woman who believes in rushing through things just to get them done. If there is a next time, I'm sure you'll do even better. I wouldn't bet on that. You look up at the lighthouse, its ominous dark form hovering above this moment between Spirit and yourself. Evil as it clearly is. In this case, it does you a solid by blurting out another ominous moan and bursts of black light that rescues you from this awkward silence. Hey! Cool. From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears in the water. It glows, itself a thing of death, a spirit of a ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago. A tattered black flab whips in the ocean air above the ship as it careens towards the shore. Before crashing on the rocks, it must have been drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear the distant shouting of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks into the water. Alright, it does that sometimes too. Should we do something? Nah, the sharks will take care of it. Within a minute, the ocean is quiet again except for the waves. Note to self, hungry sharks. But these time-traveling pirates, or whoever they were, you're sure you saw one of those skull and crossbone flags? Aren't the only ones drawn here today. Or else it gets the hose getting quote taken directly from Songs of the Lance. Lovely. It's Wraith, who's emerged from the palm trees behind you. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. I came here for that. Wraith points to the lighthouse. It is indifferent to his attention. I've been seeing it, in my dreams, shining its strange light on me. I can't avoid it. Through woods and walls, nothing will stop me from reaching out to me. Duh, it's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me, those dead pirates or that mermaid I saw washed up on shore that one time. Ew. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to as beautiful in person as they are in movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you get my drift. You mean like the ones in Goblet of Fire. Ugly fuckers. It's all part of a vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that runs beneath the island, or something. I'm pretty sure I've figured it out. The basics, anyhow. If you come with me, you can get cut. Spirit waves her katana, nearly trimming a couple buttons off Wraith's tropical top. He takes the hint and backs away a few steps, slowly. For the quiet guy, he never really shuts up. Okay, be that way. You'll see. Alone at last, tension broken, deathly moans quiet, and Wraith banished back to wherever he hangs out. You scooch closer to Spirit, breathing in the damp, foggy air that seems to emanate from her. It's not quite clear how that whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. So when do we get to second base? I have no idea. I don't even know we've got to first base yet. Wait, third base? I forget which order they come in. Shut up. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe and you get a sneak peek at the bathing suit beneath. I gotta ask, is this game stream safe? Am I gonna have to switch to another scene if things get a bit raunchy? Or is actual the Achievo just to get murdered? For someone who seems intent on proving how little she cares about what everyone else thinks, she put a lot of work into getting into that suit. It's got straps for days. However, you're so focused on what's happening with Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. And Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt whatever you're doing. It doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. Damn it, Dwight. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Well, technically we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach. Well, we'll be making a very dramatic announcement. It's hard being the producers and the hosts. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? Why'd they interrupt us? Why'd they do that? When you arrive at the beach, you realise you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudette simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what was promised. Wait a minute, there's no announcement here. But there is. A me. It's a me. A Wraith. Considering the number of people that I've seen streaming, it should be fine. Okay. You got mud in your ears, friend. I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is what I am, and so are you, but I know the way out. I've got a map back in my secret lair, literally and figuratively. Yeah, I know the difference. That's why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of the night with me, instead. You got a secret lair? Damn it. Who said anything about a secret lair? I said I've got a sap in my secret hair. There's a flap on my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Don't ask me what he's talking about. You're trying to make a mess of the first nice day I've had in, I don't know how long, because it's not even clear what year it is, but in a while. I'm not about to be ditched for the likes of you. Stop me messing things up, like keep trying to tell you. It's this dang island. I've come to accept the difficult truth. What's happening here? Well, I'm convinced that it's our fate. It's not anyone's decision. It's simply the way it will be. There's no use fighting it. What would you even know about fighting? All you do is hide in your spooky little secret hair and crying like a baby while ringing your little bell. Don't tell me what I can and can't fight against. I was born a fighter. A dragon lives inside me. I can't not fight, even when all I want to do is hide. Don't you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor! If I do have a fate, my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it? Folks. Oh, you hide. I've seen you hide. You do your little phase walking routine, and what do you call that? It's basically cloaking. We all know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Folks, you cloak. I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I phase walk out in the open. You just can't see me. You have no idea what they're talking about, but this sure sounds like some video game community forum thread, and I'm not sure if ever there was such a thing. Not that you know about that either. I've never first had experience of it. Okay. If we get banned, we get banned. I'm taking next week off anyway. It sure doesn't seem like Dwight and Claudette are going to stop this, so it's on you. I think I was brought here to make this choice, so I'm going to do that now. And I choose Spirit. When it comes down to it, neither of these two seems easy to love. I mean, damn, Spirit literally has broken glass shards sticking out of her, but she's a certain charm to her gleam.
Spirit and I are not actually having a nice time. Besides, if it's my fate to end up on this island, well, to hell with fate, really. And don't take this the wrong way, Wraith, but the amount of awkwardness you pack into a single day, no wonder you're so skinny. All that second-guessing yourself must burn a lot of calories. No offense taken. Yeah, okay, it's true. I can be a little awkward, I guess, sometimes. Right, so I'm gonna stick with Spirit. Spirit breathes a sigh of relief. I've got enough revenge to do without having to kill you and Wraith too. Ugh! I doubt you would without... Yeah, that's true, that's true. Ugh! So much talking. I'm gonna feed my cat. I will return. Return.